Marcus Alexander Bagwell, known to wrestling fans worldwide as Buff Bagwell, was born on January 10, 1970, in Marietta, Georgia. Raised in a close-knit family with roots in the lumber industry, he developed a passion for sports at a young age, playing baseball, football, and even capturing a Georgia Golden Gloves boxing title as a teenager. At Sprayberry High, he first displayed the athleticism and drive that would later define his in-ring persona. Following high school, Bagwell briefly became a certified massage therapist, but the call of the ring was stronger. Trained under Steve Lawler, he debuted in 1990 as Fabulous Fabian before joining the Global Wrestling Federation under a masked gimmick. By late 1991, WCW signed him, and he quickly made his televised debut, showing promise and charisma early in his tenure. Bagwell's first major success came as a tag team specialist. In 1993, he teamed with Two Cold Scorpio to capture the WCW World Tag Team Championship, embarking on a reign that captured fans' imaginations. He would go on to hold the tag titles multiple times, forming notable teams like Stars and Stripes with the Patriot, the American Males alongside Scotty Riggs, and briefly teaming with Shane Douglas during the New Blood era. His 1996 heel turn into the New World Order, NWO faction, cemented his spot as a charismatic and brash performer, Buff the Stuff, infusing WCW with energy and swagger. Over the course of the 1990s, Bagwell became synonymous with the tag division. He climbed to 5-time WCW Tag Team Champion and played central roles in landmark storylines, scoring fame for his flamboyant entrances and larger-than-life persona. Though he had brief appearances in WWF after WCW's acquisition in 2001, it was clear where his legacy was strongest. Between 2001 and 2005, Bagwell competed across various independent promotions, winning mid-card titles and remaining a significant fan favorite. Matches in the NWA, APW, and other regional outfits showcased his enduring talent and passion for wrestling. In 2013, he claimed the APW Heavyweight Championship. In 2024, he earned the Cauliflower Alley Club's Men's Wrestling Award. Despite professional resilience, Bagwell's life spiraled behind the scenes. Altercations with his father, legal troubles, including DUIs in 2023, and addiction challenges haunted his post-CWC era. In a candid recount on Dark Side of the Ring, Buff detailed desperation, financial collapse, selling companionship, rough relationships, and deep emotional struggle. Yet help came. WWE Hall of Famer Diamond Dallas Page led him into DDP yoga and rehab in 2022, facilitating Bagwell's path to sobriety. By early 2023, he celebrated clean months and shared his journey publicly, crediting Page's support for the turnaround. Then in August 2020, life dealt another blow. Bagwell crashed his vehicle into a building in Marietta while under the influence, suffering catastrophic injuries, shattered kneecap, broken ribs, hip damage, and groin trauma. Over 5 grueling years, he underwent nearly 40 surgeries, including flap procedures and replacements aimed at salvaging his leg. The surgeries ignited infections, hospital stays, and deep pain. In interviews ahead of his amputation, Bagwell called this period torture, describing day-to-day struggles like needing help to put on shoes due to extreme pain. This ordeal triggered a relapse and amplified addiction until 2022, when Bagwell recommitted to sobriety, marking his sobriety date as August 27. Ultimately, the interventions couldn't save his leg. On July 18, 2025, he underwent an above-the-knee amputation, a decision made through reflection and faith. He posted a deeply personal pre-surgery video with fiancée Stacy, revealing a shift in perspective. Losing his leg meant gaining a chance at a pain-free, purposeful life. Post-op, Bagwell showed remarkable optimism. He spoke candidly about phantom sensations but declared confidence. "I fought the fight, I tried," and expressed determination to embrace life and resume wrestling, even with a prosthetic, pledging a comeback that could inspire others. Support poured in. Fellow wrestlers like Maven Huffman and Steve Stasiak circulated updates, praising Bagwell's courage. Steve's heartfelt message called him "still buff, still the stuff," and encouraged fans to send kindness. Media outlets lauded his resilience, highlighting his vow to return to the ring and reflecting on his storied career. This amputation marks a new chapter for Bagwell, a symbol of survival, change, and hope. His journey from WCW stardom, with lights, tag belts, and macho charisma, to struggling, broken, and brokenhearted, and now determined to rise again, offers a deeply human story. He has confronted addiction, personal demons, legal issues, physical devastation, and triumphed. Bagwell's legacy extends well beyond ring accolades. As a five-time WCW Tag Team Champion and early NWO member, he was central to the boom-era wrestling landscape. But his off-screen narrative now resonates more. A man who hit bottom, rebuilt, fell again, and is now committed to fighting back harder. His ongoing sobriety, nearly 3 years clean, and emotional engagement with fans signal accountability and authenticity. Bagwell continues speaking openly about mental health, addiction, and trauma, using platforms like podcasts and YouTube to motivate others. Moreover, his rehab journey with DDP and embrace of yoga reflect emotional transformation and brotherhood within wrestling's tight community. When WWE's Legends-led outreach helped him return to the ring in 2022, and again post-amputation, Bagwell embodies a culture where wounds lead to healing. Looking ahead, Buff anticipates re-entering the ring, with prosthesis in tow, hoping to capture titles anew, hit the ropes, and showcase that you can have just as good a life with or without a leg. More than that, he sees a mission: to serve as a beacon for those facing adversity, proving no setback defines a person forever. Marcus Buff Bagwell's journey spans triumph, tragedy, relapse, redemption, physical loss, and spiritual recovery. From tag team fame and championship glory, through addiction, career lows, and life-threatening injury, he has emerged sober, determined, and hopeful. His amputation is not an end, it's a rebirth. His story reminds us that resilience often arises from devastation. By sharing his vulnerabilities on global platforms, Bagwell offers a roadmap of humility, courage, and strength. Whether fans watch him slide back into a ring or champion community wellness, his voice will echo far beyond the squared circle. Buff Bagwell remains a legend, with or without a leg, because heroes aren't defined by wins or losses. They're defined by their willingness to fight when it's hardest. He just turned the page, and the story of his heart has only begun.